There can be a couple of reasons why the session data is not stored in the database when you're using NextAuth in Next.js applications. So first thing that you need to remember is that if you're using the credential provider, then session data is never stored in the database. Okay, so make sure that you are not using the credential provider. If you're using the credential provider, you will not find the session data in database. As simple as that. And also, if you want to use the credential provider, you want to enable this JSON web tokens as well. So that is one thing that you need to check. The next thing is that if you are using the OAuth provider, for example, Google provider, Twitter provider, GitHub providers like this, and in that case as well, if data is not being stored in the database, the session data is not stored in the database, then in that case, you need to check one property, that is session strategy. Okay. If it is JWT, in that case, the session data is not stored in the database. So you have to make sure that this particular session strategy is set to database. So I'm gonna show you in the code as well. So you can see here that earlier my session strategy was JWT. So over here. So I just replaced it with the database, and after replacing it with the database, all my session data is now being stored in the MongoDB. And also you need to make sure that you are passing this database adapter. So that is also obviously the prerequisite. So if you do not pass this adapter, you will get the errors because it will not find the database where it has to store that session. And you can see that I'm using these providers, the Google provider, GitHub provider, and credential provider. In case of the credential provider, I will not find the session data in the database. I'll find the session data in database only for these providers, Google provider and GitHub provider. That's it. So just make sure that this particular property session, and we have got this strategy set to the database. That's it. Thanks for watching.